Welcome to See Me Here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today we are reviewing episode 4 of the Netflix series, You. We start off for the first time in this series. I don't know if people noticed, but I did. For the first time in this series, so I'm excited I am about talking about it. We get to start off in Guinevere's point of view.
And that was awesome.
The first time we are starting off, oh, it was so amazing.
I was like, where's Joe? Where's Joe? I can't do this. I'm nervous. Where is my boy Joe? He just pulled the 8 seconds in bed. I need Joe. What is he thinking? What is he doing? Who is he hurting right now?
Yes, absolutely. And they take you away from that. They say, no, you want to get to see what she thinks about the whole ordeal. And it was actually, I would say, a breath of fresh air for the series. Like, the series was already going really good, but I feel like this was just a good way to break up what we have gotten in the first 3 episodes. So we got to see Guinevere's point of view. She talks about the captain and where she's going and how she feels. They throw us off on the episode because they make us think that the captain is actually a sugar daddy.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh my God, Guinevere, this is how she is living in New York.
Absolutely.
The captain is holding her down. Oh, captain, my captain. You know, Guinevere, she's all into them bucks, and she is all into the captain's hook. It's a joke there. It's a joke there. Something is going to fly, but we find out that the captain is actually her father.
Yes.
What? I know, it's crazy. She told Joe that her father OD'd. He was dead. He was gone. But he is actually alive and quite sober, might I add.
Yes, absolutely. And this is when we switched gears and we actually got to see what Joe was doing the whole time after he left Guinevere's house. They show him find out who this captain was, follow her to the hotel room, and really get to see who she was dealing with.
That is some love. I can tell you what. She leaves, right? She leaves the city. She goes further somewhere else to go to this Charles Dickens festival to spend time with her father and her step family. Very weird, you know. She's lying to all of her friends. None of them really know where she is. She's keeping this hush hush because, again, Guinevere has been lying about her dad's whereabouts. And Joe, the hero, the knight in shining armor he is, says, you know what? I will go there to embrace your family. I want to know them. I want to see them without you seeing me. But he slips up.
This is what happens when Peach steps in. Peach is still investigating Joe.
Still cock-blocking.
Because Joe is, like we said, a psychopath. And she can see that something is up with him. So she goes to his store. She finds out that he's out of town in the same place that Beck is. And this is where both of them get a call simultaneously saying the gig is up. The jig is up. We need to know what is going on. So Guinevere is searching for Joe because now that she knows he's there, Joe is trying to play it off and they meet up. Right?
Yeah, and Joe played it slick. Joe played it sick. He was like, you know, I work at a bookstore, you know, the Charles Dickens thing. I come here every year. And she buy it. Like Joe has game. Like Joe witty, he quick with it.
He is quick with it, but he knew that she was not going to bite for that entirely. And this is when he actually told her he did a little stalking. Okay, she finally gets to see the little stalker side of Joe. Not completely. She don't know to the lengths and bounds that he's really been stalking her. But he did tell her that he's seen where she was from a picture. He could put 2 and 2 together, and this is how he actually found her. He wanted to be with her. He wanted to surprise her. And yes, he did surprise her. And she surprised him with her family.
Now that Guinevere and Joe are together at this festival, Guinevere's dad invites them all to dinner to have, you know, a family moment. And we get to see more of the dynamic playing. You know, Guinevere doesn't like her stepmom. She feels like her dad abandoned his family, which he did. You know, Guinevere has a brother and a sister, and it doesn't seem like the dad is involved at all. You know, now has new kids, right? We learn that he's having another one on the way. There's a big meltdown at the dinner table, and Guinevere storms off. You know, who goes and follows her? The damsel in distress is Joe. Joe goes And he says, look, baby, you know, I understand you got some issues, but guess what? You can be putting this to your writing. Let it empower you. Let it make you better. Let it be the best woman you can become. And Guinevere basically blows up at him. She says, I don't want to hear shit you gotta say. You don't know me. I don't know you. You don't need to be here. Get out of my face. And you know, Joe says, all right. He played it cool. He said, all right, I'm backing off. But you know what happens next. You know what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
Guinevere, you know, goes home, calls Joe. She says, you know what, I'm being crazy. You know, you were there. You were looking out for me like you have been. You have been the only person in my life who has given me advice, and that has been spot on. You've given me everything that I need. So guess what? I'm going to let you hit again. We gonna try this again. And you know what my boy Joe do? Give me some. He laid a Mac down. Hey, Joe! Yes. He go from the masturbate day to the, I don't got a joke. I ain't got a quick joke. He lays it down. He lays it down.
Yeah, so Guinevere shows up to Joe's house unannounced because he gave her permission to earlier on in the series. Mm-hmm. He never told her where he lived. She actually figured it out from, I would honestly say, his co-worker that runs his mouth a little bit too much.
Stalked him.
So she did stalk him.
She reversed the game.
She did reverse the game, but Joe had a lot of stuff sitting out that would incriminate him. Like panties that he took from earlier, phone, her old phone is there. Oh. So these are a lot of things that he had to get rid of in the moment. And Joe was as slick can get. As he was dropping on panties, he was hiding the other ones. As he was calling her name, he was hiding her phone. Yeah. Joe was doing everything that he could to save this relationship. And now they are at the apex of their relationship.
Absolutely.
They're actually having sex on a regular basis, and she is staying there in the morning. Joe is doing everything that he can to keep this together. But what is waiting in the wind?
You know
the next big problem that Joe has to solve. Peach.
She is going to continue to cog block this relationship at every turn. Damn it, Peach! Let the man be happy. He is already killed for her.
And he returned the book that he originally stole from you.
Don't become the next victim. This episode ends just like the rest. It kind of feels like it can wrap up. You know, it's like Joe has done everything that he can do. He's got the girl. They're having incredible sex. She loves him. She realizes how good he is for her. You know, she don't got to know about the rest of the stuff. She can just take what he's giving to her now, which is unyielding love. It may be perverted. It may be twisted, but it is love. And that is exactly what she needs. Great, great episode.
I agree. It's a great episode, and I cannot wait to talk about the next one.
That completes the review of episode 4 of the Netflix series You. We are on to episode 5, people. And don't forget, you've seen it here.